Hello everybody and welcome to Car Confections. Today we have sitting behind me a very important truck. This is the all-new 2022 Toyota Tundra. This is the limited with the TRD off-road package. And what we're going to do tonight, as you can probably tell, it's nighttime. We're going to do a night review. I know a lot of you guys have seen maybe our daytime review of this, where we go over all the details. Well, today we're going to do a nighttime look, and we're going to show you all the exterior lighting, what you need to know about this Tundra. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first things first, let's go ahead and walk up to the vehicle and see what cool approach lighting they have. Spoiler alert, at least here on this limited trim, there's not going to be any super cool approach lighting. There's not really any puddle lamps or anything. However, I do expect that if you go for a fully loaded capstone or maybe a platinum or 1794, you would have that option. But in order to get up, here's your fob for the vehicle. You just grab the door handle. That will fold out your mirrors, and then when you do that, as you can see, your exterior lights do go ahead and turn on, so that's a nice touch. But let's go ahead and get in there and fire it up. Now what you're probably hearing there is the new 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. So yes, this Tundra does no longer has that 5.7 liter V8. So you're looking at a V6, but it still does sound pretty good. And it's going to be making 389 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. But now let's go ahead and check out the exterior. So the exterior is, of course, a very important part about any vehicle at nighttime. It's probably the main reason you're here. You want to see what this truck looks like. And I have to say, during the daytime, this truck looks really cool, and it also does at nighttime, thanks to what Toyota has done here with a lot of different LED lighting elements. So, of course, up here in the front, you have this gigantic Tundra grille. I mean, here's my head for reference. This is a massive grille, but here are the headlights. These are a really cool design element that this new Tundra is going to have. This right here is your fully loaded premium LED headlight setup. You will have LED headlights standard on every single Tundra, but this is the projector style. So as you can see, we have each individual bulb in here. The projector style, full LED. We have our daytime running light right here. And then you're seeing this. This is your dynamic turn signal. So as you can see, it has a little sweeping effect. That's included for that premium model. And then check these babies out right here. These are your standard LED fog lights. They're integrated within the grille housing themselves, which gives it a really cool look, especially if you come a little bit off of the vehicle. Gives it that really cool, rugged, off-roady vibe that this TRD off-road package is looking for on the Limited. But come with me and we'll check out some more of the exterior. Right here we do have 20-inch wheels. Of course, there's not going to be anything super special for this particular model at nighttime, just your 20-inch wheels. Then coming up to your mirror, as you can see here, we do have the LED turn signal indicator. We're also going to have blind spot monitoring, and these mirrors are auto dimming on the driver's side only. So the driver's side will have the auto dimming, the passenger side will not, at least on this trim level. And then let's pull back to the side here. As you can see, this particular model is the crew cab with the 5.5 foot bed here on the back. Comes in at 233 inches in length. Off on the side, we have our TRD branding. And then coming around to the rear, Toyota has done a ton for this new Tundra, no pun intended. We have a completely new design back here, and we're also going to have a lot of really cool design elements. Let's check out these taillights. These are the full LED taillights. As you can see, Toyota has also thrown in the dynamic turn signal here too, so it kind of sweeps through. These are sequential, but this is a truck after all, so we need to see what that bed looks like if you're hauling stuff at night. In order to get back in the bed, Toyota has included this really cool button here on the side. You can open that up. You can use the regular button here, or you can also use the key fob. And in addition to that, we have this little side step down here. And as you can see, they do even illuminate it down here in the bottom. So there is plenty of lighting for you to see where to put your feet. So you're not going to, do anything bad there. Now, let's check out the bed itself. Like I said, this is 5.5 feet. You can also get the 6.5 foot bed with the crew model, or an 8.1 foot bed with the other model. But as far as the lighting is back here, as you can see, we have two overhead lights up at the very top. We have LED lighting on both sides. This is included as a part of a package, so I will go ahead and mention that. It's the LED the bed lighting package. It's not an expensive option, but I highly would recommend doing that if you're going to be hauling stuff really at night at all, because this has a really excellent bed in terms of the lighting. We also have a 400-watt inverter on the right side. And then shutting it up. All right, so getting in here, as you can see, getting in is kind of hard with the running board, but when you unlock the vehicle, the interior lights do go ahead and turn on, and when you open the door, as you can see, we do have some nice accenting. We have the overhead lighting. All of our buttons do go ahead and illuminate as well, but now let's go ahead and fire it up. Now, of course, with this new Tundra, you do have a really completely different cabin. As you can see, you have that big display booting up right now. And let's go ahead and just break down some of the individual elements. All right, so the first thing I do want to talk about is the lighting itself. Now, of course, you're not going to have the best sample here because we are in a illuminated parking lot, but here are the low beams. We can flip on those high beams. As you can see, it does illuminate quite a ways up there. And from experience, using this on country roads, these are definitely very bright headlights, and you do also have auto high beams as standard equipment. Dropping down, here are your gauges at night. This is just going to be the fully analog setup. We do have the display here in the middle. However, you can get digital gauges if you go for a higher trim level. Coming back to the steering wheel, it's going to be heated. Our buttons here are illuminated in that nice blue color. Over here on the left side, we have some more buttons. Here's for your bed lighting. You can turn that on. Of course, it is very bright. You have this button right here. You have the heated steering wheel button, which is quite nice when it's 8 degrees outside like today. And on your door trim, also some more blue buttons. All 4 of your windows are going to be fully automatic. This button right here will fold in your power folding mirrors. And then moving along inside this cabin, as you can see, the center console here is a little bit dark. However, we do have illuminated USB ports inside of here. If we open up the full thing, we do also have some regular illumination coming from the back. And this is a nice blue hue to it, so it certainly looks pretty neat at night. You're not going to have any ambient lighting in this cabin, though, as you probably would expect for this price point. Now, coming over here, you have some of your off-road controls. Here's your shifter. Now let me scoot my seat up here. It keeps scooting back to the maximum distance, so I can't even really reach the pedal, but if we put it in reverse, here is your backup camera at nighttime. So as you can see, it is really well illuminated. We have LED reverse lights, which helps illuminate even if you're in the pitch black, and as you can see, the resolution on this camera is absolutely great. We have the 360 camera on this particular tester. Then coming up here, we have some more lighting. This is your wireless phone charger. That is well illuminated as well. Then up here at the top, we have our climate controls. You can adjust it like this. The temperature itself is going to be white. All of your buttons here are going to be that nice blue color. We have our heated and ventilated seat controls. That's also going to be respectively red and blue. Our hazard control. And then, of course, right here is the biggest thing that you're going to notice. This is the 14-inch display. This does run wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, so you're seeing that right now, and it takes up the full display. So as you can see, we have the full Apple CarPlay display. It connects automatically as soon as you get in the car. You can access all of your typical stuff here, and then if you want to exit to the Toyota system, you just hit Toyota. This is a completely redesigned Toyota system as well. And it has all types of functionality here. We do have a dedicated tech help video going over all this, so I'm not really going to in today's video since it's mainly about the nighttime, but this display, no, it is very, very impressive. Now coming up here to the top, we do have a rear view mirror on the inside. As you can see, we have HomeLink garage door openers. It is auto dimming, but we also have the rear camera mirror trick. So especially at nighttime, this is pretty handy. It illuminates very well, as you can see all of the stuff that's going to be behind you. Up top, we do not have a moonroof on this particular tester, and I'll go ahead and turn on all of the interior lights just so you can see what that looks like. I would say it's still pretty dark in here. So I would like to see Toyota maybe add a few more interior lights, especially in the rear areas, because there's just really not that much lighting back here. Well guys, thanks so much for tuning in to our night review of this all-new Toyota Tundra Limited. If you enjoyed watching, please smash that subscribe button down below. We also have a full review on our channel, actually multiple full reviews of the Tundra on our channel, so be sure to check those out. That covers all the details, including driving impressions, all the features that you can get on this. There's a lot of information in those, so you won't want to miss out. Go watch them. Also subscribe, follow us on TikTok and Instagram, and after all those things, just enjoy your day. We'll catch you next time.